All right, guys, look how good Gold Assassin works just by letting it sit there, okay? There used to be a little big black stain right there. As you can see, it's washing off right now just because I'm brushing it, but check this out. It's literally coming off with just the brush. This is Gold Assassin. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hey, look, I want to make a really quick announcement before we get into this parking garage cleaning. Really quickly is that I'm going to be doing phone consultations from now on. I just opened it up. If you guys want to get a coaching call with me, 20-minute sessions, you guys can go in the first or second link in the description. Click on the website called Calendly. That'll be the way for you to book a call from me. They're going to be 20-minute sessions from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday, 4 hours a day, every single day from Monday through Friday. That's going to be my block of time that I'm going to put forth every single day to organize some time for you guys, okay? They are going to be paid sessions, $75 for 20 minutes. Okay, I know a lot of you guys are saying, oh, Austin caved, now I'm finally selling something. No, not really. I have no other choice but to honestly put a price tag on it, because you'd be surprised some of the calls I get. Guys, I get 2-3 calls a day, 1 or 2 text messages every single day, and some of these calls are just like, man, why are you calling me? This is not like some of the questions I get have nothing to do with pressure washing. I get sometimes people prank calling me because they see my number on YouTube, you know, and just to really weed out those people that are really not serious about building their business, really not serious about getting to the next level. Okay, I really need to have them exchange a dollar amount with me. That way I can know that they're serious and they really want to do this thing, because, you know, at the end of the day, I don't want to spend 20 to 30 minutes talking with someone who's really not serious about doing something. It's a complete waste of time for me. It's a complete waste of time for them. So if you guys want to book a call with me, go down on one of the links in the descriptions. You'll see it. Book a 20-minute session with me. It doesn't matter if you're, doesn't even matter if you're not in the pressure washing business. Okay, maybe you're just in a place where you don't know really what you want to do. Maybe you're working a job you don't like. Hey, look, I would love to give you some advice and love to talk to you about what you could be doing to kind of, you know, help get you into that next portion of your life where, you know, you're working somewhere that gives you great fulfillment. You're making good money. Okay, because I've been in all kinds of stages of my life where I was working somewhere where I didn't want to work. I was not making the money I didn't want to make. I didn't have the business that I wanted. I didn't have the life that I wanted. So these are all things that I've kind of experienced. And, you know, a lot of people want to, you know, text me and call me. So I'd love to schedule time with you guys. Like I said, go down to one of the links in the description, book a call with me. I'm pretty excited to be doing it because it'll give me an organized way to talk to a bunch of people and help you guys grow whatever y'all want to do in this life, and it'll be in a really efficient way of doing it rather than just getting random calls throughout the day. And most of the times, guys, I'm not available to talk random points of the day, guys. I'm working all day. I'm trying to build my business. I'm filming every day. And I'm editing like all night. Okay, and editing videos is a absolute chore, guys. So needless to say, this would be a really good thing for me to provide my assistance to you guys. So go down the link in the description, book a call with me. I'll see y'all on the other side. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. You are reading the title correctly. We're going to be cleaning a parking garage today. It's going to be a first for me. We're not doing the whole garage. We're doing basically 15 to 20 certain sections of the garage on all of the levels. So with all respects, we are cleaning a lot of surfaces here, but we're just not cleaning every little square inch of the garage. But still a nice, pretty job for me. It's going to be a big ticket. Hopefully we can get done in one day. I'm going to stop talking for 3 or 4 minutes in the beginning of each video like I normally do. I kind of ramble on where I go to explain my whole day before I even shoot the video. So we're going to run into Home Depot real quick, grab some stuff. Then we're going to head to the my shop. I call it a shop, but it's actually a 15 by 40 storage unit. People keep on clarifying in my comments that it's not a shop, but hey, look, it's my shop. Give me a break. But we're gonna go to my shop, my storage unit, and pick up my trailer, hot water trailer that I got over there, and then we're gonna head to this parking garage. So I will see you when we get to the shop. Look at that trailer, guys. Dual axle. Okay, hot water unit. This is a rental, guys. I do not own this thing. I would not buy something like this. This is not the ideal hot water system that I want. It's got a weird diesel engine on it, guys. It looks like a freaking marine diesel engine. But I have used this a handful of times, and it's it's great for the time being. I mean, look, it's got the exposed battery and stuff. But for $200 rental, it's like a no-brainer. So, and it almost might lead me to keep on renting these things, because for $200, you can just build that right into the estimate, and it's like no-brainer at that point. Might as well just rent it and not buy one, unless I'm just doing, I mean, literally so many of these projects in a year, then I might buy one. But for the time being, I can just keep on renting. But let's go ahead and hook this up, and let's get on out of here. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Precision. 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 Let's go. Look at the fleet of trucks and equipment. Gotta love this, guys. Honestly, it's kind of funny standing here knowing that 3 years ago I was pushing around a little pressure washer around the house, guys. It's pretty, not to brag or anything, but it's just funny how the consistency always prevails. Okay, now this, guys, I'm pretty sure y'all have not seen a machine like this. This is like some old school hot water pressure washer, hot water pressure washing equipment right here. Show you guys how it works. It's got 920 hours. Good Lord. Okay, all you do is, you hear that? Wait for that to light up, and then it should be ready to go. There you go. That easy. Really weird sounding. Yeah. Needless to say, if I ever do get my own hot water system, it's gonna be a legit one. But I'm gonna need some garden hose. I'm gonna need my surface cleaner, and I'm probably just gonna stack all that in the back of my truck. So let's get all that situated. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna address something real quick. This is going back to what I was just talking about back at my shop when I was kind of walking around all my equipment, my trucks and my rig, and I was like kind of admiring, like, man, I've kind of come a long way. And it's a large part of just the consistency of how I've been consistent over the last 3 years. And I kind of want to touch on that because over the last few years I've been getting actually, I'm sorry, not last few years. Well, yeah, last few years, but over the last few weeks, I've been getting a lot of calls from you guys saying, hey, Austin, I've been doing this for a few months. I got everything that you got. Why am I not busy? Like, you're busy. Why am I not busy? You know, what do I need to be doing? Like, is there something I can be doing to change everything right now? Like, you know, what's the deal here? And what you guys, as if it's like a magic pill, right? Or they should take a red pill, not the blue pill, and that'll change everything. What you guys need to understand is the reason I'm here, and the reason that most businesses over a certain amount of period of time are where they're at, is consistency over a long period of time. Okay, for me, it's almost 4 years coming now. It's like investing, right? You don't just make an investment and it's an overnight success, right? It's long periods of time of constant investing, constant being consistent in that investment, and just keep on going is what pays off in the long run. So what you guys need to change, I know a lot of you guys are really, some of you guys are probably in certain situations where, you really need to get some jobs, you really need to get some income in your life, right? So look, that'll come, just stay hustling. But what you also got to understand is this is a 1 to 3 year play. This whole pressure washing thing, in my opinion, this is a 1 to 3 year play. If you just stay consistent and not just worried about when's the next one, and just instead change your mindset. Okay, what can I be doing today to get as many eyes on my business as possible? If you switch your mindset to, I need my job, I need the job, where am I get the next job, to how many people saw my marketing material, how many people saw my Google My Business profile, how many people did I tell about my business? If you can switch your mindset to how many people are seeing you every single day, that consistency over long periods of time, that's what's gonna get you there, okay, guys? All right, guys, we are here at the parking garage. This is a 3-story parking garage. And as you can see, it's mostly clean, but let me show you guys exactly what we are here to clean. So let me give you guys a quick tour. Beautiful hill country. Gotta love it. Boom. Got some rust stainage. A lot of rust stains here. Some oil stains. Walk over here, I'll show you what we got going on over. Okay, more rust stains. And we got about 15 to 20 of these oil spots we're gonna do the best we can to try and take care of. Now, it's all about how you communicate with the customer, okay? I'm using hot water, I'm using Gold Assassin, okay? Definitely need hot water, and Gold Assassin is one of the best degreasers on the market, okay? So I'm armed with I'm armed with as good of ammunition as I could possibly be armed with. So, I should be able to get a lot of this oil stains out, but the customer also knows that, hey, look, it is oil stains. They are deep in the pores of that concrete. So, the best that I can do is simply the best I can do. And outside of that, you know, that just is what it is. And so as long as you have that conversation with the customer, that probably not gonna be perfect, you should be in business. It's all about setting expectations. It's one of the most important things to do in the service business. You tell your client exactly what the results should be and what exactly the results are not going to be, okay? If you just say, yep, we'll clean it, $500 will show up, and it doesn't come out the way it's supposed to, or the way that you told them that was, or the way they expect it, it's gonna lead to a very awkward conversation. And trust me, I've been there. So let me show you guys what else we got going on. All right, so conveniently, the water spigot is located right outside the garage. If you guys have ever seen one of these, if you guys are ever doing any restaurants or commercial work, there's almost never gonna be just a random house spigot sticking outside the building. It's always gonna have one of these little exterior water sources right here, okay? It'll probably be in a little containment like this. You'll open it up, and this is what you'll see. You're probably like, oh, cool, hose spigot turns on right here, but how do you actually turn on the water? You get yourself a little tool like this. You can find it on Amazon. Okay, just type in commercial water spigot tool on Amazon. Okay, I think it's like less than 10 bucks. You figure out which one fits. That one doesn't fit. That one. There you go. You can turn it off like this or turn it on. Easy enough. All right, guys, let me show you guys the chemical lineup that I have in order to complete this project. I got all this stuff from the power wash store. I have a power wash store locally, probably about 45 minutes to an hour from my home. If you guys don't have a power wash store local to you, you just go to thepowerwashstore.com and you can get all the stuff from their website. But let me show you what I got. We got F9 Bark, which is battery acid restoration cleaner. It's also a really good rust stain remover. Okay, we can probably apply that 50-50 or straight, depending on depending on how it's going to work, how 50-50 works. If it doesn't work that well, we'll go full blast. Gold Assassin is going to be my degreaser. You guys hear me talk about Gold Assassin. This stuff works really, really well if you downstream it. I don't have my downstreamer with me, so we're just going to apply that from a 1 gallon sprayer. All of this, we're going to use 1 gallon sprayers. And then the F-Flow, F9 F-Flow is actually going to work nice with efflorescence or any kind of calcium remover. So in most cases, if the F9 doesn't work, usually the F-Flow is going to work. I'm actually going to use F9 F-Flow first. We'll see what kind of results we get, and then we'll go F9 last. So on all these rust spots, we're going to do F-Flow, let it sit, wash it, then do an F9 Bark treatment, let it sit, wash it. We're all using hot water, so I have a feeling we'll get some pretty good results with that. While I was at Home Depot, I picked up 2 1-gallon sprayers, and then I picked up some LA Awesome, because why not? You ever have an opportunity to buy LA Awesome, you buy it. Projecting somewhere around 4 or 5 hour clean time here. Drop down in the comments real quick what you guys think this is gonna be. Also, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, only 50% of you guys are subscribed. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Come on, man, I've been doing this for almost a year and a half, and half the people that are watching this video right now are not subscribed. Hit the subscribe button. Also, hit that like button, okay? While you're just down there, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button also. So, anyway, where is Tristan? Tristan, where are thou? Where are Tristan? Where is Tristan? There he is. There he is. Right there. All right, guys, so this is pretty odd. I have not encountered rust where the rust just easily comes off without using any kind of products or anything. Let me show you guys something. This may not be rust. I don't know. It could be red clay staining that's just on the surface, but this is what we got going on all around the parking garage, okay? It appears like rust. You move your hand and it's coming right off. So, you know, may not be rust. Just could be some red clay dirt. But I'm sure there are some actual rust stains around here, but it literally just comes off with not even using hot water. So we're just cold water rinsing all this and it's just coming out perfect. So I'm gonna set you guys up on this little tripod and I'll show you guys a thing or two. All right, guys, that is something else. If that is how easy this job is gonna be, no chemicals required, no hot water required, literally just spraying off this stuff, I highway robbed this estimate. Holy shit. But hey, you know, sometimes that's how it happens. Sometimes you bid something and it turns out to be a whole lot easier than what you think. Sometimes you bid something and it turns out to be a whole lot harder than you think as well. So we got the better end of this particular job. And what you guys think the estimate is? I'll go ahead and say this is a $3,100 job. And like I said, guys, we are literally just taking care of some rust spots and 15 or so oil stains like you guys saw. And it looks like we might not even go through a whole tank of water. We just filled up, we've used probably about a quarter. We'll see just about how much we use. We might have to fill up another time, but we should be done. We just completed this whole level right here. It was that area right over here, and then this area right here. And then all the oil stains and whatnot are on the second and third levels, but holy hell, guys, we might get done here in about 3 hours. If that's the case, we absolutely stole this job. So pretty good for me. I'm pretty stoked, guys. This Hotsy Carlson, do not buy anything Hotsy Carlson. Price is way too inflated. The equipment is borderline pretty trash. Go Honda, go BE. Don't go Hotsy Carlson. I mean, look at this. This looks like an old diesel engine from the frickin' Titanic. I mean, what is going on here? Anyway, and look at this. You don't even know which is gas and which is diesel. It just says diesel, diesel. I'm pretty sure one's gas for the pressure washer and one's diesel for the burner. It's not even labeled right. It's a good thing I got full tanks though. I'm not too sure I'm gonna be able to, I don't need to fill those up. All right, guys, we're on the second level. This is where all the oil stains are, okay? So we got 1, 2, 3, few down there, I think one over there. So my process on this is gonna be, sorry if it's echoing, try to be as quiet as possible. My process on this is simply just gonna be Gold Assassin, brush it, let it agitate, hot water, surface clean. And I'm probably gonna let all this dwell for about 5-10 minutes. And I'm gonna go ahead and brush and agitate each oil stain, agitate it, let it sit. We'll hot water, surface clean it, and we'll see what kind of results we get. All right, guys, look how good Gold Assassin works just by letting it sit there, okay? There used to be a little big black stain right there. As you can see, it's washing off right now just because I'm brushing it, but check this out. It's literally coming off with just the brush. This is Gold Assassin, okay? If I put, the lighting is terrible, guys. You gotta apologize. I mean, there's no lighting down here. But Gold Assassin, you guys can see how it's just coming off easily. No pressure washer. Look at that. Okay. Now that it's agitated, I'm just gonna let that sit for a little longer, then we'll pressure wash it. Scrub it. All right, guys, we've approximately let this Gold Assassin sit there for 2 or 3 minutes. You guys can see how it's surface oil is starting to come off. Nice. This one's the bad one. Look at that. All right, guys, we just got wrapped up with that project. Pretty cool, actually. We did not really need to use any of the special chemicals that we had ordered, that we had purchased. All that was just surface clay, dust, and dirt. Really interesting, really odd stuff, I guess. I really looked like it was rust stains, especially from the pictures. I did go and see it in person. When I looked at it, I was just like, oh yeah, it's rust. Those are rust stains. And I guess, for whatever reason, it was not. So the job was even easier than I thought. So it took us about 4.5 hours, $3,100. So we definitely made good on that. So a lot of you guys have been asking me, you want more breakdowns on the what did it cost to actually do this job, and after all my expenses, what am I actually profiting, what am I actually taking home after when it's all set and done. So let's get back to the house and we'll do the breakdown. All right, welcome back to the house, guys. We are about to do the breakdown, okay? I got a big old whiteboard right here. That kind of means I know what I'm talking about, okay? Anyway, but a lot of people have been asking me in my comment sections recently. I've been doing these really big houses, and they're like, you know, hey, Austin, what did it cost you to do the job? What's your net? Everyone's asking me what my net is on a day-to-day basis. And if you guys are not informed, that is, what do you get to keep after all expenses and taxes are all paid? What do you get to bring home, okay? What do you get to bring? Whatever you get to bring home is kind of important, right? Your net's pretty important because that's kind of why we do this business, right? So a lot of people have been interested in, you know, kind of what are my day-to-day expenses? What did it cost me? How did I get the job? All these certain questions. So I think on a lot of these bigger jobs I'm going to be doing breakdowns for you guys. It might be helpful, it might be informative. It might be something I'll throw into some of my wash vlog videos. But this is a pretty nice project we had. This parking garage actually took went a lot faster than I thought it would. It was a breeze. We were in the shade the whole time. The rust, which I thought was really just some surface red clay staining that really just went off with just some hot water. So that worked in our favor. But we did this job in about 5 hours, which was really cool as well. The total for today was $3,100, and we'll call it gross revenue. That's oh wow. Gross revenue, $3,100, took us 5 hours. 31 divided by 5, I believe that's a little bit over $600 an hour. We'll call it $600 an hour. Obviously, if you guys have been following my channel for any amount of time, you guys know that I like to be somewhere around $250 to $300 per hour on pretty much my hourly cost or my hourly price on what my truck needs to be out there running for. You got inflation, gas prices, cost of equipment's going up, chemicals. Everything is going up, guys. Cost of living's going up. So I like to be somewhere around $300 an hour. That's where my business makes sense. Obviously, I doubled it on this one. Sometimes it doesn't work like that. Sometimes it does. On some of these commercial projects, you can get these high ticket prices, especially when landlords, management companies are in a pinch and they need to get something done quick, depending on the difficulty of the job. I had full intention on this one being actually a pretty difficult job with all the chemicals I needed that I bought, all the F9 bark, the rust removal, the restoration products. I thought I was going to use a lot of those products. Well, it turns out I didn't, because it turned out just to be some like surface red clay, dust, mud stuff that really just came off with hot water. So that worked in our favor. But needless to say, what did it cost me to do this job, right? You can't just land a $3,100 job and just take you and yourself out there to do it. It's going to cost you some amount of money, whether that's equipment, gas, and whatever else you need, labor, to do this. So the question I'm going to answer here is, what did I keep? We'll write that right here. Net profit. I almost messed up again. Net profit. We'll put that in a big box right here. But what did it cost? We'll do expenses. Number one expense, you guys saw the trailer. I do not own that trailer. I rent that trailer. And honestly, guys, when it comes to hot water trailers, seems as though they can be about $15,000 when fully built and equipped from pretty much any retailer or any builder out there. Compared to the $300 cost that it costed me to rent that for the day, $300 for the day, that trailer, I will build $300. Actually, I'll probably build a little above what it's going to cost me to actually rent it when you factor in going to pick up the trailer and bringing it back to the place. So I will build this rental cost in with my estimates, just because you got to pass that along, right? Whatever it's going to cost you to do the job has to be a factor in your estimate, right? So I would much rather just build that into the estimate than go around and buy a $15,000 trailer. And have it most of the time just sitting in the garage, right? I can much better. I can come up with a whole lot better ways to use $15,000 than going and buying a $15,000 hot water trailer that just sits around most of the time. If I ever need hot water, I can rent it for $300. I'm not going to be paying for it. The freaking person who's hiring me is going to be paying for it, and it all works out because I can just drop it off. I don't got to worry about things breaking on me. I don't got to worry about upkeep. I don't got to worry about storage. The company I rent that from does. So Anyway, $300 for the rental. We have Tristan, who I pay $30 an hour for. So he was working with me for 5 hours today, so that's $150. That's labor. You guys saw the chemicals that I bought. I bought 2 gallons of F9 Bark, 2 gallons of F9 F-Flow. I bought 2 gallons of Gold Assassin, and that roughly costed me somewhere around $380, I believe, with tax. I believe that was the receipt. Chemicals. Now I know I didn't use any of those chemicals, surprisingly, luckily, I guess. Made it a whole lot easier on myself. But I did have to buy these chemicals, which whereas on a normal day-to-day I wouldn't have to buy those chemicals. I can use bleach and whatnot. So I am going to factor that in. Even though I still have those chemicals on hand and I will use them later, I still had to buy the chemicals as just a keepsake, and well, not really just a keepsake. I had to buy them just in case I actually needed them, because I thought I did need them. So it seems as though I did have to make a purchase before I'm going to count the $380 in chemicals. So I also have gas. I believe I filled the truck up about half tank, and I have gas and diesel in the rental trailer. The hot water burner runs on diesel, and the pressure washer obviously runs on gasoline, and gas in my truck. I'm gonna go ahead and put $70 gas for everything. Taxes, guys, gotta pay taxes. Who hates the IRS? I know everyone does. Anyway, $3,100, I gotta put 15% into a tax account. So that's gonna be, okay, so $3,100 minus 15%, I believe is somewhere around $465. Taxes. I understand you're taxed on your net profit, but look, I'm taking 15% off every freaking gross deal that comes into my life. Okay, that's just gonna make my taxes easier. I don't wait till the end of the line and then figure out, okay, what do I owe in taxes? Okay, I plan ahead by taking a piece of every single job, I put it into a separate tax account. So in a way, taxes really is one of the biggest expenses out there, because everyone's got to pay it, and you know sometimes that adds, for us small business owners, I believe we're taxed the most. So I want to say, 15 to 25, 35%, depending on how much you're bringing in. That's a pretty good expense right there. So, $465 is going to taxes. All right, guys. So next up, someone also has been kind of pointing out to me that, hey, look, you got to keep track of your daily insurance costs, your daily marketing costs. I could factor that into this equation, guys, but I like to think of my daily marketing, my daily insurance costs, kind of like a month-to-month expense. Right, because it's an expense that happens once a month. And if I want to make a video on what's my net profit for the month of July, that's something I would factor that in on a video like that, or on a topic like that. When it comes to this garage job, I'm not going to do that, just because I just want this kind of breakdown to what did I actually profit, what actually went into doing the job. Okay. I understand I have an insurance policy, and I needed the insurance to do the job, so I could calculate that. But in all reality, guys, I want to say I'm paying $180 a month. If you want to do that math, it comes out to like what, $10, $12. So I don't think that 10 or 12 bucks is going to change this equation one way or the other. So I'm not going to do that on this one. Okay, guys. So this is the moment we've all been waiting for. We got our gross revenue, $3,100. Seems like a nice big number. Seems like a number that a lot of people would just take to the bank, take it to the casino, take it to the bars at night. Oh my goodness, I made $3,100. I must be living that high life, right? No. We got a $300 rental. We got $150 worth of labor, which is Tristan, my helper, $30 an hour, right? We have $380 in chemicals that I had to buy. I have $70 in gas. That's the truck, that's the pressure washer, that's diesel, and the hot water burner. And then I got $465 in taxes. So when it's all said and done, that brings my net profit to $1,735. $1,735. So what does that bring my hourly net profit? What am I making profit per hour net? Okay, so we'll divide this number by 5. Yada, 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 yada. 5, take away the 3, plus 4. That's 347, I'll put it right here. $347 per hour net. Okay, so boom, $347 per hour is my net take home. I'm solid with that. I like that a lot. I'm good with that. Obviously, it's a whole lot different from $600 per hour, but you got to think the rental was a big thing, and then chemicals. Sometimes, mostly chemicals, $380 worth of chemicals on one job is not usually the case. Usually, you know, 5, 15, 20 gallons worth of bleach. Maybe 50 gallons worth of bleach, it's literally a fourth of the cost. Chemicals is usually not too big of a cost for me on a job per job basis. Obviously, I'm not renting anything unless it's like a job like this. Labor, that's pretty typical. Gas, pretty typical there, I would say. And taxes, you know, usually I'm not paying this much in taxes because I can't say I'm doing a job every day that's $3,000. So on a day-to-day per basis stuff, this is usually not how my numbers work. You know, I'm not doing this. I'm definitely not doing this. And the chemicals, I'm never spending that much. But on this particular job, being the garage and all the factors that went into that, these are my numbers. This is what it costed me. That's what I brung in. This is what I'm taking home. And this is what gets into my pocket net, you know, for me to run my life, run my business, take care of my dogs, take care of my family, and keeps Chipotle on deck whenever I want. Keeps beer in the refrigerator. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me. I will not see you guys till Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm headed to Houston, Texas. I'm going to be picking up a new kayak. Tuesday I plan on going fishing, having some fun there, and then I'll be back out on Wednesday. I got 3 house washes to do on Wednesday. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not already subscribed, please like, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. 13,000 subscribers we just hit today, so that's fantastic stuff. If we can get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year, that would absolutely be insane. Not asking you to hit the subscribe button, but I am asking you to hit the subscribe button, okay? So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, okay? I'm out of here, guys. We'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.